Get ready to play. Only face-off of the quarter. It's won by the Redwoods, and they are ready to go. 30-second shot clock. Ryan, here is Pinnell, all-time scorer in the history of USA Lacrosse, and that is a good goal. No face-off.
A good piece there by Kelly. You could see him motioning with his arm. He definitely felt that. These goalies see a lot of rubber.
Matt Campbell, former Villanova Wildcat. That's a 2. And scooped up by Marcus Holman. We get a push. It'll stay with the Cannons. Holman was the attackman of the year in the PLL last season for the resurgent Cannons. Here comes Fairman down the alley. Good look. Shot scored.
Blue hens on the sideline between Collins and John Grant Jr.
Now Jules Henningberg shakes his defender, gets a clean look, beats Kirst low. It's 3-2 to Marcus Holman and Ricky Miezon, both mic'd up. That's an easy look and a score for Kevin Rogers.
Storm won the championship series in 2023.
Shot and a goal by Chris Aslanian, and you know, people have pronounced his name many different ways, Aslanian, Aslanian.
Hold back the emotion, being able to coach him at the professional level, just how much he means to him.
There is Miezon. Oh, low to high bazooka. Ricky has entered the chat.
International history, a little bit of mismatch.
Ooh, you felt that one. Ryan Tierney, saw him getting loose earlier in a photon fast opening quarter. 8-minute quarters, not a lot of pauses. Marcus Holman with a 2-point answer.
Back and forth dynamic action, especially off a made save. Made saves equals transition.
California can hold for one. Montgomery into the crease. The goal is good. Let's have a new face-off weapon come this summer. Here comes Miezon through a thicket of defenders. Absorbs the hit from Fairman. Miezon jump shot score. Folks, he's a different build. They've got some size, the Redwoods do. There's Perkovic, he's one of them. 6'4", 225. Miezon, 6'2", almost 240. Dennis, 6'5", 230. Finished school as one of the top 10 point getters in the history of NCAA Division I men's lacrosse. Great feed to Matt Campbell and the former Villanova Wildcat cashes.
You're trying to hunt twos, you gotta collapse the defense. You gotta send somebody into the crease to force them to protect the interior, and that'll free up the outside.
Nakai Montgomery slithers in. Perkovic. Inside feed, Rogers. Former D3 star at Lynchburg. Off the rebound, here comes Kavanaugh.
What a save by Kirst. In tight there. Punching that top hand across.
Fairman from the outside, that's a 2. Miezon and Dennis both out there. Miezon, great crease feed. Pinnell fakes out Kirst and splashes it in.
And that's the underrated catching his defender, kind of ball watching.
Great work on the progressive game flow. Marcus Holman, that's a 2. And again, Boston attacking from beyond the arc.
But you might as well stay out now.
This is Garrett Epple, hello. Did you see that one coming? That's a 2.
Didn't have the Garrett Epple 2-pointer on the bingo card.
Tierney hounding Holman. Nolting, what a pass. And Ryan Drenner, the finish.
Back in the national semifinals, Notre Dame, when they lost to, I said, are you going to be able to get along with them on the same team? He said, yeah, we can play together.
That's part of the pro game, and there's Asher Nolting. He's on the breaks. Here's Epple, who's knocked one down from 2. Epple using that big frame of his. Turns the corner on Stout. 5 seconds. Here comes Rogers. Henningberg on the doorstep, beats the buzzer.
Filthy handle at the 30-second mark.
90 seconds into the quarter, nobody scored. Here's Rob Pinnell. And on cue, RP3 ties it. Rogers over to Nakai Montgomery against Matt Kavanaugh. Montgomery turns, fires, easy save, Gittleman. He was the leading scorer at the Champ Series last year. Without a goal, without a point, he's 0 for 4 shooting. Holman straight down the middle, And that's a goal.
So you have more juice on the shot clock on the next offensive possession.
Where have the goals gone? Here comes Dennis. Hello, Romar Dennis. Redwoods with a 1-goal lead. They trailed by 1 at halftime. Matt Cavanaugh wiggles down the alley and stuffs it home.
So we'll see how this all works out. Going into the fourth.
When we spoke earlier in the week, you mentioned kind of trying some different things.
One turnover or one bad shot or one good play or one good pass. It's really patience, and it's a long term. It's
really well defensively. It's limit the Redwoods from the 2-point line. How much of that was a focal point for you guys coming in?
It's huge. It's huge. And right now they just scored a big 2.
Here comes Josh Stout. Now Ryan Drenner. Split dots down the alley, yes. It's the cage. Pass Lanyon all over him. Shot clock at 2. Perkovic, the bouncer, snuffed out by Gittleman.
70% save percentage clip, which is remarkable in this format.
No doubt. How about the pick? Ethan Rawl, 1-on-none, takes it all the way. There's a breakaway.
We were wondering if he was going to be able to do it with a short stick. The answer is yes.
2-point game. Perkovic from the outside. It trickles in. 22-18. Almost to the midpoint of this fourth quarter. Campbell hits the pipe. Drenner gets it back. No angle. Cross crease pass. He wanted Stout. Popped into the air. Matt Cavanaugh takes it and scores. With the ball.
And that was a pretty wise.
Liaison, all right, here comes the bull dodge. The Amtrak train, Holman off the scramble. He's got Roll inside. Holman beats his man. Bounce shot to score. Here comes Perkovic. Padas Lanyon picks him up. Tevlin, straight down the middle. Brian Tevlin, yes. That's a 13-yard arc. 13 feet arc, 2 feet closer than the PLL. Matt Campbell, shot on the run. 23-21, less than 2 minutes to go.
And they ran a little.
Nolting, over to Holman. That's for the tie. And Holman with a tour de force game.
You can't double if you're Henningberg there.
Big props to Coach Holman, but he's just come alive now in his 3rd year as a pro.
Romar Dennis stings the back of the net. You knew Romar was coming. That's a big 2. Chris S. Lanyon to trigger. He gets it back from Drenner. Checked by Miazon. Holman.
Here it comes down.
Down to Nolting from the high wing against Dennis. Nolting pushed back. Campbell, that's a 1. His foot was on the line. Well, they say 2. It was a 2, and I think they're going to look at it.
Call on the field stands. 2-point goal.
8 seconds. Here comes Holman.
He's got Nolting.
He's been the star of the game. Dumps it off as Lanyon picks it up. Campbell won't count. Sergio Perkovic over to Dennis. They got their outside assassins. Dennis, Miazon, and Perkovic all in there. Romar wins it for the California Redwoods.